distinguished guests and fellow citizens. Today, we gather here at this crucial eco debate to discuss the fate of our natural treasure, the 300-year-old oak tree, lovingly known as the seesaw tree. This majestic oak has stood as a silent sentiment of time, rooted where the town wishes to build a new parking lot and a playground. But not let us underestimate the profound significance of this ancient oak. It's not merely a tree, it's a symbol of our town's history and a beacon of environmental stewardship, and a haven for countless inhabitants, both human and animal alike. The removal of this tree carries far-reaching consequences, and it's our responsibility to weigh these implications carefully. The inhabitants of this tree, from birds and bats to insects and microorganisms, have created a harmonious ecosystem that enriches our natural environment. The seesaw tree's branches serve as their home, its leaves as their substances, and its shade as their refuge. Removing this tree will not only displace them, but also disrupt the delicate balance of our local biodiversity. Beyond its ecological value, the seesaw tree holds a deep emotional significance for our community. It has witnessed the growth and transformation of our town for centuries. It's a living connection to our past, reminding us of our roots and the importance of preserving our natural heritage for our future generations. Today, as we discuss the proposed parking lot and playground, we must consider the long-term consequences of our actions. Yes, we need space for recreation and convenience, but can we achieve these goals without sacrificing a living testament of nature? Let us not be hasty in our decisions. For once this tree is gone, it cannot be replaced in our lifetimes. Instead, let us explore alternative solutions that accommodate both our development needs and the preservation of the seesaw tree. We must balance the progression with our protection of our environment and the connection to the past. Let today's debate be a beacon of hope, where we come together to find a solution that respects both our town's future and its history. Thank you, and let the discussion begin.
Because there is the tree that keeps most space for the parking, and I'm worried that I will not have clients. I would like to ask your ecologist, is there a way to make the space around the tree to be a parking lot?
And pedestrian paths, and I'm sick of leaves falling down from this huge oak tree that we're debating about. This tree is so big and its leaves are all over the space that I have to clean. I'm the only person who cleans this place, and I don't have any help. To clean it, I have to take overtime that I don't get paid for. Because of it, I'm not able to remove leaves from the bottoms of different trees. And this tree is so big, that's why there are a lot of animals living in it, and I have to clean up after them. When I don't do this, citizens complain. I can't clean all the places I should because I don't have time for it. We would cut down this tree and plant more young trees to take care of the environment and avoid having to neglect other areas just to deal with the leaves falling from this tree. I know it's 300 years, but that's not so old for a tree because the oldest in the world is almost 5,000 years old. And the animals that live in this tree could find another home and nothing would happen to them. They could move into a tree in the forest where there are no people, noise, or other dangers of city life.
Hello, I'm a 60-year-old factory owner. I have worked in this area for more than 3 decades. This tree has always been in the way. Recently I have been hiring more new employees and they don't have enough space to park their cars. I'm ready to pay the city, I just want the tree gone. I want the city to make a parking lot which will be free of use. I understand your concern and I appreciate the importance of preserving nature. However, as a factory owner, I am also considering the well-being of my employees. With the increasing workforce, parking has become a major issue. I believe we can find a balance. Maybe we can replant the tree elsewhere or create a green space within the parking lot. This way we can accommodate both of the needs of the people and the environment. What do you think?
Okay, so me and my wife have 3 young kids. When we back tired from a job, we only want to rest. But when it's warm, our children want to go outside. They want to play on the playground, but the nearest one is 20 kilometers away. If we will cut the tree, we would rest on the bench, but there is only tree, so we must stay. And we have back problems, so you know what does it mean have back problem and stay in one in one place for 3 hours.
We have to cut the tree because the roads lift up the surface. It's hard for the mothers to walk their babies with a cart. There is so many dry branches, so they can hit people, the playground and around the parking. They are going to plant a lot of new small trees, so they will produce more oxygen and give more shadow than one old tree.
And I would like to add that our children don't want to play on the tree because it's too big for them and they can't climb onto it, and climbing on that tree is too much dangerous for children because it's old. And thank you.
Okay, so hello everyone, my name is Eko and I'm just an ordinary man who lives by this tree, and I would like to present you my statement why we should cut this tree. I'm 40 years old man, and every day I need to wake up 3 hours before my work because of this tree. My house is really near the tree and I don't have any place to park my car, and I need to rent parking that's 5 kilometers away. I'm not athletic, so 5 kilometers is much for me. It's a problem to go that 5 by foot. My salary isn't low but isn't high, and it's hard for me to save money for anything, because I need to rent this parking. I wake up very early and come home very late, and tired, so I don't have much time for myself. After I come back, I usually go to sleep, so I can get enough time of it to be able to wake up early. Parking my car so far away is very problematic, even when I need to go for bigger shopping or I need to just use my car. I know that it's not only my problem, and many people would like to have parking closer to their houses. Trees are important, but cutting this one old tree that can fall on our houses doesn't mean that we can plant new trees. And the animals, they're allowed at night, so it's even bigger problem for me to rest at night. The animals won't be hurt because of it, they will just move to their natural places. Because city is bad for them, we are a problem for them, they are a problem for us. If we cut this tree, I could have more time for myself, and finally I wouldn't have to go 5 kilometers just to go to my car. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Marian, I'm 77 years old. Me and wife, we will happy to be a part of the children playground because we want to walk in. We will be happy to spend time in the children playground because we feel alone and we want a company.
Hi, my name is Maria, I'm 73 years old, and we like to walk with my husband, and we want to build a playground because we are lonely and we want to watch the children. And we want today. Alzheimer. I forgot it.
Bravo!
Hi, I'm teacher working in the kindergarten. I need to take care of a lot of children and I deeply care about their self-being. I want them to have a place in which they can play and enjoy the time of their childhood. The parents are complaining to me about their children being sick because of a lack of the fresh air. There are a lot of tiring traffic jams because there is no place to park the cars. So some people think that parking their cars on the sidewalk is a good idea. This makes the road to the nearest playground, which is 20 kilometers away from the kindergarten, too long for little children. They need a playground, not a tree. They are not monkeys. The tree is too big and too dangerous for small children playing in it. And it's probably full of insects because it is old. This is not safe for children. We could even plant some new trees nearby the playground because they produce more oxygen and reduce more carbon dioxide than the old trees. Think of it. What is better? One old, dying, too big and infected tree, or the beautiful playground with new trees that are safe for children? What about animals, you may ask? Their place is in the forest, not city. What is more important, some old owl that will probably die in a couple of years? Or the young children that have a whole life before them? I know I am not the only one who has a problem with this tree. There are a lot of citizens which are having problems with everyday life because of this one tree. Getting rid of it is the best option for everyone. Thank you.
And I'm an IT programmer. I'm tired of daily getting to my company by public transport because buses are so dirty, loudly and dangerous. Stupid people in buses are annoying me. Every single day, especially in the winter, me and friends from my company are late for work because of big traffic jams on roads made from a 300-year-old tree. And our boss is always angry with us about it. We are scared that soon we will lose our jobs because of stupid old oak tree. That's so silly.
3 years ago, I bought a new red Porsche because I wanted to make everybody see I'm rich. But now, because of useless big old oak tree, everybody thinks I'm poor. There is also a big danger that very old tree will die and fall down at my new expensive red Porsche. I'm here to tell you that we must cut this tree and instead of it, build a parking. Because in this city there are many other people, not just me, who must get to their works or just shops by public transport despite they have their own cars. And it makes them unhappy, impatient, unkind and impolite. This way we will never make a beautiful world with only loyal people. This stupid tree interrupt it and also interrupt me. It doesn't make me happy because for my company and shop there is no place to park cars and my Porsche. I'm pretty sure it won't change anything for people from different streets in the city if we cut this useless tree and transform it into a new big parking for everything. Motors, bikes, trucks, cars and my Porsche.
The citizens part and ecologists, please come up here and take your voice. Me? Okay, so we have 2 minutes.
With 1 minute. Start. Hello, I'm ecologist. My name is David Suzuki, and I say we don't cut a tree. It's a historical object. It has history. It's survived World War I, World War II. It's history. Don't cut it down. Very bad. I have a gun. There's living animals, bugs. How can you cut their home down? It's their home. Don't think about the animals. It's good for the environment. It brings oxygen. It's beautiful. Yes. Wait. I propose we sign a petition to don't cut the tree down.
Yes.
Yes. If you will cut the tree down, I will chain myself to the tree.
Yes.
Okay. Jane Gulo.
Goulash.
Hi, my name is Jane Budal and I'm a zoologist, and I'm going to tell you why we shouldn't cut down this tree. Trees support the lives of many large organisms. Trees are used for food, shelter and place to live. One of the most important trees used that foster the tree-animal relationship is tree food. Some trees grow flowers or leaves that animals eat. Other trees produce seeds and fruit that animals can eat too. Trees serve as homes for many animals. Birds may be the most common animal that comes to mind when you think of tree living, but they are not only ones. Many of animals spend the majority of their days sleeping, playing, eating and raising their babies all in trees. Like humans, animals sometimes need a break from the sun. While some animals live in trees, other animals just need a tree for some shade, especially during summer on those hot sunny days. And I hope my expression will change your opinion.
The ecologist who deals only with trees protection. And today I want to convince you to not cut this old oak tree. For me, one of the reasons why we can't do this is the trees protect against soil erosions. The soil erosions is a natural process caused by water, ice, air, etc. During the soil erosions, the upper layers of soil wear away. When the soil erosion starts, the tree roots hold the soil in the place and prevent erosions. This happens in front of their elegant root system. If you decided to cut down the old oak tree, the soil would erode, making our farmland less productive, which would mean also less food. Our water could become polluted, and most people could end in the hospital. Considering that the tree is in the city, the effects of cutting down the tree I mentioned may be drastic. Before you decide to kill the tree, consider whenever you will kill yourself in the process.
Hello, my name is Rachel Carson and I mainly deal with aquatic life and the impact of plants of human life. At the beginning, it's worth mentioning that greenery has a beneficial effect on physical and mental health, which is why it's so important to have as much of it as possible. Trees produce oxygen, lower the temperature and purify the air, and additionally facilitate water retention. Which makes it a perfect place to relax. Greenery in the cities makes it more friendly.
Cut the tree! 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 Cut the tree!
Greenery in cities makes it more friendly and safe. Living among greenery is just better. Large green spaces enable relaxation, but also make physical activity much more enjoyable. This tree is a special place in our city because it's where most events and social happenings are taking place. People who are tired from work, daily duties, or just need rest often use this place to relax, oxygenate, and recharge their batteries. Cutting down this tree would be a huge problem for people whose routine was to relax there. And that's it.
Julia here.
Julia.
Come on.
Julia!
I'm Julia
Julia Butterfly Hill, American activist who lives more than 2 years in a tree. I believe that this tree should not be cut down because it has been growing here from 300 years, and it was here from ancient times. It became a symbol of this town. And you don't have to cut down the trees to save the old tree's history. If you do not take my opinion into account, I will live in this tree so that you do not cut it down.
Hello, my name is Dr. Emily Anderson, and my work in environmental science has shown me the profound impact that the removal of this 300-year-old tree could have on our local ecosystem and the lives of our residents. This majestic oak is not just a tree, it's a living record of our town's history, a silent witness to the passing of the centuries. Its roots run deep, binding our community to the land itself. Cutting down this tree would not only erase a part of our history, but also disrupt the web of life that thrives through it. You see, this tree is a vital part of our local ecosystem. It provides home for countless animals, from nesting birds to insects and small mammals. Removing it would mean the displacement of these creatures, disrupting the delicate balance that exists in our environment. This disturbance can have far-reaching consequences, affecting the health of our area. In conclusion, I suggest you to consider the irreplaceable value of the seesaw tree. It's not just a tree, it's a symbol of our commitment to the nature and our responsibility to the world we leave for future generations. I urge you to join hands in saving the seesaw tree, our living heritage, and securing a healthier and more sustainable future for our town. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Aldo Leopold. All trees are important ecosystem components providing an environment for the habitat of various organisms. Cutting them down can lead to habitat loss. All trees absorb large amounts of carbon dioxide and store it in their structure. Cutting them down releases this stored carbon into the atmosphere, contributing to climate change. All trees often serve a habitat housing, providing protection. Cutting them down can lead to habitat loss and species decline. All trees are often important not only for the ecosystem but also for cultural and human balance. A 300-year-old oak is a long-lasting member of the ecosystem that has developed connections with other life forms. Clearing disrupts this connection and can lead to ecosystems imbalances.
I am Frederick Edward Clements, an American botanist, taxonomist, and ecologist who influenced the early study of plant communities, particularly the process of plant succession. Mature oak trees provide crucial ecological benefits. They absorb carbon dioxide, release oxygen, and support various wildlife species. Cutting one down can disrupt the delicate balance. As a plant expert, we should not cut the tree because birds, squirrels, bats, insects live there. If the tree were cut, then those animals will have to look for another house and food, which will be difficult for them to find.
Hello, I am Anna Vasilieva and I am an ecologist. We need to save the tree because it's helping for mental and physical health. Its branches and leaves make a colorful shade under which children and adults can relax in nature. The animals' food and home are in the vicinity of this tree, and for them, cutting down the tree will be disastrous. This tree has only 300 years, so it's old, but it's not possible to fall down. The existence of this tree greatly improves the air in the city. Thank you.
So we heard the citizen side, ecologist side, but right now we have to listen for inhabitants that live in this tree because their opinions also matter. So come here and take your life. Oh, and we are going to change the camera to better see your life. Because we could give it here. And about stars, I think so, or your like turn. You could decide. Like, you could do however you want, because you're an adult.
Hello everybody. I live in this tree like 15 years and nobody don't want to cut this tree. And right now is situations when my home was taken down. And think about that. You go to the shop and you come back and your house is destroyed. You don't have a relief and kids. Yes, I will find new home, but my kids will not find new home. They will. The tree will destroy the park. All animals will be killed or taken away, and and the park will be dead without us. And yes, maybe you want to make parking, but you will literally make the park destroyed. You will cars make dirtier air, and yes, this tree also contribute to the beauty of the park. Everyone who is coming to the park in our city is watching on our tree, and like we are standing and take photo at us. Yes, and the cutting down tree will disrupt the park ecosystem and harm of wildlife. And yeah, thank you for that session.
Dear people of this city, I might be just a wise old owl, but I have called this city tree home for 50 years and I have an important message. Please listen to why this tree shouldn't be cut down. First, this tree is like a big apartment building for nature. Birds, squirrels and insects all live here. Cutting it down would be like knocking down their homes. It's not just about me. It's about all of us in the animal world. Second, I play a vital role here. I'm like the city's pest control. I eat the pesky row nests that can cause problems. Without me, the city might have a lot more unwanted guests. Third, this tree is like a history book for the city. It has seen so many things over the years. It's a symbol of how nature can live in harmony with your city life. If this tree is gone, it's like taking a piece of a puzzle. Everything is connected in nature and removing one part can cause problems for the whole world.
This tree, standing tall and proud, has been our home, our shelter and our protector for a long time. Its branches have cradled us during the gentle rains and sheltered us from the harsh sun. Its roots have embraced us, providing safety and comfort. We, the Pani family, have survived thanks to this tree. But there is a growing concern in our hearts. Our beloved tree is under threat and it cries out in silent agony. The tree, which has been our home, a symbol of life and harmony, now faces the danger of being felled. Let us stand together and protect this tree. Its branches are not just branches. They are a bridge between generations. Its roots are not just roots. They are the foundation of our existence. We must remember that our actions today will shape the world for our banished children. Let this tree be a testament to our commitment to preserving the beauty and balance of nature. Let it be a symbol of a hope, a reminder that we can live in harmony with the world around us.
Let us not trade a momentary gain for the lasting loss of this tree's presence in our lives. Together we can make a difference and continuity to coexist with the beauty of the natural world. Thank you.
So, I'm a homeless black cat. And actually this tree holds all my memories, childhood memories. And they're all great actually. Like kids playing and enjoying the nature. Or me chasing butterflies and squirrels. Why actually I need this tree? First, and obvious, it's not only my home, but it's all of the animals' home. Second, I keep my family safe in it and my food safe in it. And how we can actually keep it? Here are some ideas. So if the tree is on the parking lot, we could use it to keep shadow for the cars on sunny days. Or if it is on the playground, we could use it to make a tree house for the kids. So, thank you.
Hello, I'm Bob, and the tree gives me strength and a sense of family. The tree makes us stronger. This tree provides us with protection from various predators. I grew up in this tree. I learned to fly for the first time as a child on Halloween night. I give my children a sense of family, security, and we are always together. We don't like it very much, loud noises, talking in loud voice, and the tree protects us from all that. This tree is my home, and I don't want the tree to be cut down. If the tree is cut down, we can remain aggressive. Thank you.
So right now it's journalist time, and I have to ask all of you a question, 2 questions per group. So is there time to do this? So here we go.
Okay, I have a question for the civilians. What is the most important thing? Why do you want the tree down and to build a parking and a playground? Let's start with you, Michal.
Okay, so let's think of children. Children doesn't have place to play, and playground is better for them than dangerous tree. Secondly, we don't have place for parking, and because of the street there's big traffic jams, and people are just parking their cars on sidewalks. Yeah, so it's not good for us. We don't like just the street, it's not that also, it won't matter that much if we cover it.
Anyone wants to add something?
Yeah, like the animals can easily be removed from the
No!
tree to the forest.
How living in the city center is good for animals?
Yeah, animals.
How is it?
It's better for them is forest.
It will be nice.
Animals will.
That's your opinion. I have another question.
Yeah.
Why do you want to build the playground so close to the parking lot?
It doesn't have to be.
But if you want to cut down the tree, you will have to build it together.
So the parents could park their car in the playground.
But they could drive over the kids.
No, they can with parking, not highway.
That's all for me.
Don't shoot each other stuff, okay? Okay, so and the second question from you, any of you? Mr. Beast, maybe you have a question for some group? Or Julia?
I have one question and one proposal. So, ecologists, what are you all ready to do to protect this tree?
Everything.
Some of it.
We think that the building parking is really selfish. Like they have a Porsche and they have a old car and they want to put there next to their house, but they don't think about others, like the animals, like yes.
Yeah. So my proposal is, we cut the tree down, but listen, we plant 10,000 trees across the city.
I need more content, please.
I need content, please.
Why don't we we need time because there's trees has to grow.
Okay, so my name is Julia and I am a journalist from the local newspaper and I'm here to ask Danny some questions. And my first question is, if they cut the tree, what will happen to your babies?
They will
die.
They will die. No, they will be without parents. We will take away and they will...
So...
Can't you move them to another place?
But the animal don't know when you cut
The question is for animals, not for ecologists.
The park will die without us. The park will be like...
Can't you move them to another tree?
No.
We won't know when you...
The park is the best in
We'll hear
the
it at
city.
the moment.
Without us it will be dead.
Only one tree. This is our park. Yes. No. It's our home and you make parking. Go away to forest. No. Yes, that's our forest. You take your building. You got our forest to make you cut trees. We want to cut one tree.
Why you don't?
Security.
No.
This is our
Guys.
Order in the court. Order. Order.
Yeah, maybe.
Order.
Don't worry.
We will shoot you.
You get sick.
Please,
attenzione.
You could share your opinion right now, but in like an order. For example, you just put your hands up and
you can
tell
come up to
everybody. Yeah. No.
Yes.
Ivona, not contra argument about the question. And contra argument will be we have a 30 minutes.
Can I say like something about someone?
I mean, sure.
Yeah, you can.
Come here.
Come here.
Come here. Come here. You already.
Should we say contra arguments?
Okay.
What is more important? The life of the animals, the tree that gives oxygen and is a memorabilia for the people,
You know that.
or the parking lot,
Let's
or the parking lot, and the playground for the children and the parents.
Oh yeah.
So wait.
Order.
Wait, each one of you just say, but in like an order. For example, the first one is citizens, then ecologists, and their inhabitants.
No, just raise hand for raise hand for...
Raise your hand if you want.
Raise your hand if you want to speak.
Ecologists can be first, right?
Just raise hands.
You want to say something about what's more important? Yeah?
Three. Okay.
Okay, that's all for
I have a so don't cut down. There are more citizens than animals.
Bert is saying.
Sit down, Bert.
No,
I'm standing for telling something.
Bert, what's your opinion?
They think the kids is dangerous with the tree, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
We will make the parking, like parking and the playground rather, where kids can
Cars can.
Thank you, Bert.
Meet the kids, yes. Okay, thank you, Bert.
Thank you, Bert.
Microphone.
There are more citizens than animals living by the street. So, just good of the citizens is more important than this one tree.
Good opinion.
But if that tree means so much to everyone, why don't you build a playground somewhere else?
Because there is no place.
Whoa!
Okay, that's it for me.
Okay. So, Mr. Beast or Julia, do you have something more to add? But not a statement with like a nothing 100,000. New statement.
Oh no, last time. Last time. Oh,
I have new security. Get to know.
Yeah.
I can help you.
so,
okay, Mr. Beast is telling a statement.
I have new statement. Who was the person that had problems with cleaning the leaves?
What? One more time.
Leaves cleaning. Who was the? Okay, I have new proposal. I could hire new vodkas. I could pay them from my money, so you don't have to vodka over them, you know. And I could buy a land, and that we could build.
But
Yes.
this will be again too away from the city because the tree is in the center of city where everybody.
Underground place for
What?
parking. Underground place parking.
Under?
Underground.
Yeah. No, I thought she must be seen.
No, not under the tree. Under
the tree.
Somebody.
We don't have that much money. Thank you. So,
You can't offend people in this debate. That's a rule.
I can't.
Speak. Let's say that you said that you want to change yourself just in the tree, right? On the tree, right? Right. So change yourself is bad for it. Like, what is good for you?
You see what I have? You see?
You're threatening us with a gun.
You see what I have?
You're like an eco-terrorist.
Security, please. He has a gun.
Have a gun.
Yes.
He has a gun.
And actually, you can be hurt if we cut this.
have the gun.
Please leave this room.
Leave this room.
Yes, too scared because he doesn't like our.
okay.
And you can just be hurt. And think of children. What they will think when they see like weird man chained to a tree. What they will think.
Something kinky?
I don't know. Okay. Like it doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay, maybe I won't see it because
Możesz mówić wszystko naraz, nie musisz chodzić. Tak.
Okay. So someone said that there are ground erosions. Well, we don't need those because there aren't any farmlands in city center, and like one tree is worse than more trees. You didn't say that we can plant new. Tree can be sick because being in city center, you know, it's polluted, and it's not as efficient as new trees. And you should know this as psychologists. New trees will produce more oxygen. To chce następny, czy mogę?
Okay, Nicola. Thank you.
I have a question for why don't you have a garage next to your house? Like you have a Porsche? You're old man who's probably have money. You're a teacher. And
Teachers have so much money.
Yeah,
so much money.
Yeah, and I have a question. Where's the
Okay,
garage?
there is no place.
Yeah.
But next to your house, yeah, like
Next to my house is another house.
There's
Next
no
house
place.
is another house. And in the center of the city is tree.
We don't have place for girls.
like we should have cards.
That's
Thank you, Nicola. Okay, come here, Ivana. Rio, you want to add something?
Thank you, my kid already.
No, please don't.
No, they already did.
Okay, so ecologist, you said that cutting the tree is bad for citizens, but how this can be bad if we want to cut it and you don't consider possibility of planting new trees? And this is like the only tree and you're acting like it will affect a whole ecosystem while cutting it will be helpful for us And what with that bad for environment? You're overreacting.
Okay. Right. The tree is 300 years old. It's a historical object. And even if you plant trees, it takes time to grow.
But you know that the oldest tree was like 5,000 years. It's not that old.
But it is old.
It is old.
It's old for the city.
That's not a good tree.
These are old trees.
You are ecologists, you should know.
Which
This is not
trees
old.
to be like tree is older, it produces more oxygen.
No, the other way. You are ecologists.
No, it doesn't.
It's like the other way.
Yeah.
Chcesz to powiedzieć?
What used to move?
Okay, so it's not whole forest, it's only one tree, and you said that we are selfish, but in long term and in the future you are selfish, because cutting trees will be good for whole city. And it's not only living tree in the world, it's not only one. There are many other trees. The birds and owls and bats can live in other trees.
But we don't know it.
So what you don't know?
Like you don't know like where the other trees are.
But we know, we will like transform you.
Ecologists will know.
And we will run away from you because we are scared.
Guys, let her end.
I have one question. If you cut down a tree, it doesn't take a bunch of space. It has like 4 or 5 more parking spaces.
No, it's a very big tree. Very big.
Huge tree.
Huge tree. It lacks 10 parking spaces.
No, it's a big tree. Very big.
It's big tree and small city. So it takes...
Go away!
Okay, I have something.
Okay, Michał was first.
Michał was first. Go straight down.
Sorry. We have two hands up.
Yes.
Okay, so Julia, you said that you will live in a tree if we want to cut it. Like it's bad for animals, you know. You're just, yeah, it's bad for them.
You're the specialist.
No.
And okay, you're an ecologist. You shouldn't hurt animals and like living in you're taking them their space in their home.
Look the other way. You're saying if he lives there, he will.
Who gave you the right to speak?
Yeah, exactly. So, how living in a city center is good for animals. Forest better for them. Cutting tree is better for them.
Okay, Nicola.
Some animals have been living there for a long time, like the owl. And we don't know how they will behave when the environment changes.
Okay, Ivana.
If you say that the animal lived here for a long time, that means that they will probably die in a short time. So it doesn't matter.
Much like plecy.
Just put them in the zoo.
Okay. Do animals want to tell something to us, or just the ecologists and citizens will talk to each other? Okay. Michał.
Okay, so you don't have like your baby because it were killed by Mr. Beast, right? But but how birds can learn these young to fly in bad conditions? City is bad for them. Birds can't fly like this, and they could fall under the car, and it's bad.
Well, you took our home, not we took.
That's why it's a tree in your park.
It's not park.
It's like a
Nobody said it's in park.
house. It's like a school.
Nobody said it's in park. It's not a park. It's just
Only one tree.
Who eats hot?
And only one tree.
Yeah. We will destroy.
But pasture is for everyone. But trees are for everyone. Yes. Trees are only for
wait. Like
Salted security.
so.
For who?
Security.
Hubert said that we like this tree, we're doing photos of it and everything, but if we want to cut it, how could you know that we like this tree? Maybe we don't like this tree. And next, bunnies are really small, cute, and you know, like bunnies. And they can easily fall behind the cars because it's city center, traffic is big. Then just think of little bunnies, they're so cute, anybody won't like seeing them being killed by cars.
Just go to
If you make a parking, it will be like.
Yes.
But
for example.
The animals don't know that this is a parking lot.
We are
They just see a tree and they go there. But you
But
would go to
let's say
forest.
we actually can move animals to the forest before cutting the tree.
Yes.
So there won't be any problem.
It will be proper.
Put your hands up and ask questions.
Not mine.
Rio, you too. Okay, start.
You only have one argument. It's only one tree, and you fucking put it. You put it in. It's only one tree. You only got one argument.
Yeah, you have one argument.
We have a bunch. You don't let us speak.
No, we
don't let you speak. You have to just put your
raise your hand.
Wait.
Okay,
next. Actually, Kat said she's homeless, so she doesn't need tree for living. And next, bats have night style of living, so it doesn't matter for them if they sleep in the street by the day, or in the cave, or in the woods, it doesn't matter. And next, animals can be sick, they could bite our children, affect illnesses.
Hey guys.
That's how it starts. You all say, oh, it's just one tree. And again, oh, it's only one tree, and that's how it starts. There's gonna be no trees.
We said that we can plant new trees, so how they...
But the new trees needs time to grow.
You can plant stands that are already grown.
Yeah, exactly.
Where are you gonna find it? There's no space in the city. Where are you gonna find them? Why?
Because they're smaller and they produce more oxygen.
There's gonna be no oxygen.
There will be oxygen. Okay, wait. Let them speak. Let them.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wanted to speak, yes? No, you said you become when you speak.
Oh, Rio, yeah?
Oh, yeah, Rio. Come
If I have 5 kids and you want me to go to forest with my 5 kids, and how I do?
Yes. How you
You will be put in a zoo.
There will be
That's bad.
taken away.
No.
Doesn't matter. Don't matter.
It's eco. You will have food and you will be safe.
But you know that the birds we won't be now in our natural habitat.
For example, kitten can be adopted and owl can be
Body will be.
Yeah.
I have a solution. You said you want a playground. Build it on the tree. On the tree.
Oh yeah.
Okay, building playground on tree is very dangerous for children and it's not good for animals. You know
how?
Because children are children.
They don't live on the farm.
They will be problem. Yeah. And if you're saying that this tree is so old, so big and so like.
But the old doesn't mean we.
You can use conditioners
That means that you don't know how the tree will behave like when a lot of children will come and play.
So you say the playground would be bad for the animals, but cutting the tree down would be good for the animals?
Because we will move them to the forest, so yes.
They wouldn't adapt to the environment.
It's not dangerous.
So if you say like you want to build a playground on the tree, you want to build a parking lot on the tree too?
No.
No, so we will use between make shadow.
There's probably a couple abandoned houses around the city. Just demolish them and build a parking spots.
Well, we didn't say that there aren't any parking places.
You said?
No, we said that there are. My car is parked 5 kilometers away from my house, but it's
so in your
in the
logic,
city center there aren't any, and it's problem because many of people living there and we don't have places to park our cars.
So you say we need to cut all the old trees.
No.
No, we said that we want this one tree. We didn't say that we want to cut all the trees.
So then you're just gonna kill the oldest woman? Like all the oldest.
Calm down. No word for you. You can't speak.
Okay, so like I don't know if anybody heard that. So animals can be sick, right? And they could bite our children, affect us with illnesses, disease, for example, rabies. So it's bad for citizens. And if we don't cut this tree, there will be too many animals. They won't fit into the tree, so they will have to go find another home. And there will be too many of them in the city. So moving into the forest is better.
You say you're gonna plant trees around the city. Yes?
There's no space.
So you say you're gonna plant the trees around the city.
Yeah.
Just make a kindergarten around the city.
This is too
No,
far.
not around, like outside.
We have a question.
Yeah. If we, yes, 3 years old, but the next generations will not be in this tree.
Yes.
It's old, it's fall someday, but if you don't cut down, it's no, yes.
So why not cut it down now?
Yeah. I mean, it's old and
Because
it exists.
If it's still falls down.
But that's small against Russia, no? Superior genes in that.
Okay, and actually the last thing I got to say is like, he was threatening us with a gun. He's like a terrorist. And Bert was threatening us with a blue hand, I don't know how to call it, but he was threatening us with it. So,
You know,
like, they're aggressive. They're aggressive too.
We are not aggressive.
We can remove them.
Okay, thank you, Michał.
If you don't like it, move.
If you don't like, no.
Somewhere else.
No,
Why
leave
not?
the tree alone. We don't like the tree, so we don't have to.
That's not an argument. That's not
Leave
an
the tree
argument.
alone. If you don't like something, move out of here.
Yes.
So why animals can let the tree grow?
Oh, exactly. There are less
It can
animals.
still live for around 1,000 years.
Hold there, wait. Yeah, don't go into it. Yeah, we're better than animals. There is 5 animals, there is 1,000 human. 5 animals versus 1,000 human. What's your argument?
I will destroy it.
There are too many people. They're helpless. They can't do nothing. They're helpless. We need to help them.
Like they told that they could like help them by transferring them into forests.
But they will not adapt the environment.
Why? They're animals. They do not.
If in the city there was one tree where they will all living together. In a forest there's more predators. There's huge animals. There gonna be.
Michał,
Okay, so let's
Order.
take an animal out of a zoo and put it in the
Shut up.
Michał.
Give me right to voice. Okay, so let's say you want to move humans, right? There are too many in the city. So if we move, we need to move to the forest instead of animals, and we will need to cut many of trees, not only one tree. But if we move animals, they will live in the forest where is their place.
Please give them all the way out.
Anywhere. Where? Anywhere.
There's no info about that.
There is no
Aside the
forest.
city.
So you say that there is no forest in the world?
Aside the city.
Outside the city.
But
We're gonna think
we
about
don't
it.
know where is the forest.
Outside the city.
But
Yes.
But think about it. You take an animal and put it in the wild. It's gonna die.
But the tree is not the fucking zoo.
Still, it was their environment.
More arguments.
Yeah. We had to some
Okay, do anyone have other like complaints, statements? I don't know. Do anyone have any idea?
1,000
Except
people.
Michał, Iwona and Raivu. And Rio. No?
It's not selfish, that's what I want to say. It is not selfish.
It's selfish.
You know, no, can I speak?
Yes, speak.
Okay. How can it be selfish when there's 1,000 people living there and only 5 animals? It would be selfish for them. It would be selfish because for them. Because 5 animals can take a...
5 animals.
No.
What?
Who said
We
5?
all of them are here. What?
But
Where's 1,000 people? Where's yesterday we said there's 1,000 people in the town. You remember?
But only they are
And
here.
5 animals in
The
this
other
tree.
ones don't know this part.
But 1,000 people live in the town and only 5 animals live in that tree.
They argue about it.
Yes, 5 animals.
If the other people...
Who else? No one. Shush.
We are thinking about this.
How is it not selfish? The animals are helpless. We need to help them.
Why would we need to help them?
Because they're helpless. Why won't you?
They're not helpless. They can survive. They
You
can
need us.
Wait,
We help them.
guys. Michał, yeah?
Like, why we need to kill these animals, and why you... Wait. It's not like they don't care. I mean...
They don't even listen.
So in your
Guys,
Guys, you don't even listen.
Wait, it's his turn. Wait a second. Yeah.
Keep bullshit.
This is my argument, Ego.
And they're saying we're not aggressive?
He's threatening us.
He just attacked us. Maybe 7 gonna say.
City council decision
So
about
now it's cleaning time.
And
Keep
yeah, we have to
the
clean it,
tree.
so...
Keep the tree. Keep the tree.
Kill
the tree. Save 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 the tree.
So the city council will have an appointment. We will discuss all advantages and disadvantages of cutting the tree, and we will let you know after the lunch break what is our decision.
Look how aggressive they are.
Lunch is at 1:30. Please help us to clean the room before you go. Where is the bell?